This person asked if I could find this MMA fight going on in this episode of The Terminal List, and it's pretty blurry, but I do like my chances here. Well, for starters, it doesn't look like an octagon, so it's not going to be from the UFC, but just by the advertisements and the look of the cage, I think there's a pretty good chance that it's Bellator, which means we should just be able to go through Bellator events until we match the advertisements in the cage and the fighters, but the only thing is there's been 294 Bellator events, so how can we narrow things down a bit? Well, the most obvious thing I found was that Bellator didn't start using this Miller Lite logo in the middle of the ring until Bellator 123, and then stopped using it at Bellator 206, meaning our fight happened between September of 2014 and September of 2018, which isn't great because that still leaves us with over 1,000 different fights this could be, but that's where things came to a screeching halt because I couldn't find anything to help me out. The fighters were just a bit too blurry to make out, the cage didn't have any obvious advertisements that gave it away, and I wish this was the part where I told you I saw something that no one else could see and that I could narrow things down and that I didn't have to watch 83 different Bellator events, but no one will ever accuse me of not being diligent because that's exactly what I had to do. And after a significant amount of searching through those Bellator events that all looked incredibly similar, I finally found our match at the Bryce Jordan Center on November 3rd, 2017 at Bellator 186. We have the same logos in all of the same places, but more importantly, in the fourth fight on the card, I found our fighters, Taiwan Claxton and Jonathan Bowman, and right here we can see the exact moment from the show, confirming that this fight in the Terminal List was this featherweight bout between Johnny Bonilla Bowman and Taiwan Air Claxton that Claxton won via a vicious flying knee just 1 minute and 29 seconds into round one.